what are you doing in my house?
You know very well who I am.
Man, I don't know who you are, but you need to get up out of here because I won't be calling the police. You got that?
Exactly. You won't be doing anything. Ever.
Hey, you know what? Put this down. It's expensive. Hey, man, so why are you here? Nobody's here but my wife and I. My son is at school.
I know exactly where your son is. So, you do know who I am. Interesting. So are you offering up your wife and your son?
No. I'm not offering up anybody. My son is only 10 years old. And my wife, she needs me. I can't leave my son out here without a father.
Women I find most resilient. Do you agree?
So look, man, no one is here.
You don't decide who's ready or not. Neither do I. It's time.
It's my time? You come for me, but I just told you.
And I told you we don't decide. I would appreciate it if just once someone would make it easy for me and accept their fate. Damn!
But my son, who's going to look after him and my wife? Please, you can help me. Come on, St. Gabriel. Please, you can help me.
I am not St. Gabriel, sir. He only comes after kings and queens. But you should be happy I'm here. I am Michael. He could have sent Samuel, Abaddon, or the sadistic Andrew. You know the angels of death aren't as kind as I. But what do you care? You've never been one for Christianity anyway.
No, look. Just a few more days. I'm begging you, please.
Why? What could you do in a few days? Everybody goes about life as if time is of no essence. It amazes me how civilization wastes time only to beg for it in the end. The irony of it.
Look, St. Michael, you can do this if you wanted to. Just
I dare you to assume anything about me. You know nothing of the order of the universe. What could you possibly do in a few days? Save the world? Even Mother Teresa failed at that one.
Please, Heavenly Father, please. Allow me to be all that I wish to be before I meet thee.
That's not necessary now. I've allowed you to see your son off to school. I allowed you your bagel and coffee with 5 sugars and cream. I even allowed you a little matinee with your wifey.
Please.
Don't make this difficult.
Please. God, please.
Babe,
Please.
are you okay? Babe,
No,
look at me. Babe, look at me. Babe, look at me.
Stop it already,
Babe, look
it's
at
a
me.
selfish prayer. Let me do my assignment, sir. I have been patient with you. It's not there to fuck on it. Updating the acceptance for them. It's time!
Surprised to see you here.
Man, I've been through here a few times. Where have you been?
I haven't worked for anybody in a long time.
Well, I know I wouldn't hire you. What are you working on?
Well, I got a few motions that are due by close of business.
Well, don't let me stop you.
Trust me, I won't.
But how do you work with that music? It isn't hard for you to think.
I've studied with music my whole life. In fact, jazz has helped me to relax and focus, whether it was doing homework or chores.
Jazz. I don't get it. But I guess everything ain't for everybody. So you favor your mom.
What?
Well, you said your dad was skinny with broad shoulders.
So?
You said your mom was a big bone woman.
What are you getting at?
Well, I'm just wondering if you got your big broad back from your mom. I mean, seeing as how you're the son, you would have got it from her, not the other way around.
So you can't just sit here and be quiet. I tell you I have important work to do, and all you can do is talk about my mother?
Hey, look, I did not say one thing about your mom. I just commented on what you said.
Keep your comments about my mom off your mind and out of your mouth. Do you mind?
God, Ted. Ooh. Boy, look at you. You got an office right up here next to Congressman Lewis. Man, I remember when you used to practice law out of the back of your car. You used to put the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches in your briefcase, make it look like you had important work in there.
That was over 20 years ago.
Yeah, I remember. Judge Hill said, follow the brand new lawyer from Chicago. Man, he said he liked your style. Told me if I added your style to my past
Is that right?
Yeah.
You know, too bad you didn't listen to him.
Man, I remember when we first met. Man, you were running down Peachtree Street. I think you were on your way to court. Yeah. And I yelled out to you, and you just turned around and looked at me like I was crazy.
Yeah, I was wondering if you realized that your car was still running. Then I noticed that you still had the keys in your hand.
Hey, man, I swear that car had a mind of its own. It was like it was possessed.
You know, you said the same exact thing 20 years ago.
I remember, man, when I saw you in court, I had to convince you of your worth, let you know you were worth more than some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Which is kind of ironic because, man, I was sent to learn from you.
You know, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of PB&J sandwich. I don't care how much money you make.
Come on, man, you know what I mean.
You know, Rick, sometimes it takes a premonition from a complete stranger to tell you about your faith. To help you recognize that you have a gift.
And look at you now. Office down here in the heart of downtown. I mean, right next to Congressman Lewis.
Yes, sir, and I love Brother Lewis. That man will have my vote as long as he wants. After all, he is the one that got my bar results released.
Man, how many times are you going to tell me the story? A gazillion and one? Duh! I mean, the state of Georgia withheld your test results, along with about 10 other guys who all graduated from a black law school. To make matters worse, they wouldn't tell you the reason for the not giving you the results. You got on the phone, you called Congressman Lewis, and like a day, you had the results. I know the story.
I guess I did tell you, huh?
So why did you go to a HBCU anyway?
I went where I was accepted.
You mean that's the only school that accepted you?
No, I was actually accepted to 2 HBCUs.
The great white liberal, man. You know you love some black women.
I love good people. Sometimes I question why I hang out with you.
Oh, you got jokes, huh? Well, back to Congressman Lewis. Have you ever done anything for him? You know, quid pro quo, campaign contribution, donation to his favorite charity. Maybe even help with a re-election effort.
Why are you asking me that?
Man, you haven't done anything for him. You ain't even given the man the time of day, and he got you your start out here. Woo! Black folks and liberals, man, y'all kill me. If y'all ain't got nothing else, boy, you got a good story to tell.
Well, what have you done for him?
Get the hell out of my chair. You are so pushy today. Well, you know what? I was telling them about y'all last night. And I was saying, black folks and liberals, man, they know they will march about anything and complain about everything. But you ask them for a little money or maybe some time, first thing out of their mouth is, what did the next guy give? And Jesus, boy, y'all ain't gonna make a move without Jesus.
You and your friend Newt can go straight to hell. You don't know what I contributed.
Huh. Well, if I'm wrong, and I doubt it, then prove it. But you ain't done shit. Well, have ya?
My uncle was killed along with 2 others in Mississippi. Young, bright, and ambitious, they were registering people to vote. You may have heard of that.
Which one was your uncle?
The one with the same last name.
Oh my God, like I said, you ain't done shit. Black folks and liberals, man, will call on the name of Jesus, but you won't even spare a week's worth of service at the church.
Not that it matters, but I'm Jewish in case you haven't noticed. So, you're a Republican, huh? I can tell by the way you wear those pants so tight. You know, at the end of the day, you and your friend Newt aren't going to do shit for this country except take it backwards.
Well, I'll tell you what I did do. See, I voted for John. As a matter of fact, I told Judge Michaels he was a damn fool if he thought he could beat John.
And I gave Judge Michaels some money, but I told him that I had to vote for John. It was personal.
Okay, well, did you tell him how John got you your license?
Yeah, I told him he was the only politician that ever took a punch for me.
Wait. That's the same thing Bill Cosby said. I mean, I was standing right there with you when he said it.
Doesn't matter who said it first.
Come on, man. Don't take other people's intelligent observation as your own. I mean, you're an intelligent guy. Think of your own.
What is that on my leg? Are you humping on my leg again? Man, have you gotten your rocks off yet, or you need a little more time?
Oh, I have no desire to hump your leg.
Thank you, Miss Ali. You know, I'm glad that Congressman Lewis lived to see that Confederate flag come down.
Oh my God, black folks and liberals, man, y'all are always focused on the wrong thing. To hell with that raggedy ass flag and the incestuous inbreeds that honor it. I mean, America's got y'all focused on what's not important. Y'all actually think Obama's running this thing. Obama got me health care. Obama saved my house.
You have to admit that our president has done some good for a lot of people.
Man, they had to get the black folks that could pay health insurance to do so. But every 5 minutes, they run into the emergency room, and when they're done, no one pays the bill. I mean, eventually the well is gonna run dry, but you might as well make them pay some money now and not bankrupt the system.
It's not just black folks, man.
Obama saved my house. Obama saved my house. You knew you couldn't afford that motherfucker when you went up there and lied again.
There is nothing wrong with wanting a nice house.
Oh, well, first, they're going to modify your loan, true enough, but then they're going to pull out all the equity that you would have had in the house if you'd have paid the house note on time. Then they're going to replace that with a 30-year mortgage that you will never own, especially if you're in your 50s, because you'll be dead in your 60s.
How in the hell do you know?
Man, because black folks eat like shit. Greasy-ass diet, ham tail, ox feet, pig snout, tripe sandwiches, all that bullshit. Man, half of them walk around with diabetes right now. And if you think you're going to retire with that mortgage, please, you'll be working till you're damn near 90.
Whatever, man.
And don't get me started on Social Security. If there's enough of that around, it'll barely feed you, let alone pay your rent, which is your mortgage.
Well, at least you're gonna have something to leave your kids.
Oh my God. Did you say the kids? The kids? You can't count on them little suckers for anything. They ain't got no staying power. Shh, the kids. So in the end, here's what you have. You end up paying the government that put you in this candy-ass modification in the first place. The one thing you was not paying is a mortgage.
Why do you hate black folks so much?
I don't hate black folks. I just know they can do better.
As compared to who? White folks?
Well, yeah. And others.
You know, you think you know every damn thing. White folks run to the emergency room and get their homes modified just like everybody else. You kill me with this crazy idea that you have about how white folks live. The more you talk about it, the more you make me realize that you just like to hear yourself talk.
Oh, I just call it like I see it.
The audacity of hope, my friend, is a beautiful thing. My president. You know, I believe in Obama, and if he were here today, I would shake his hand, thank him for his service, and kiss his beautiful wife.
Watch it.
Yes!
What's that? We got some good news, huh?
The Supreme Court of Georgia just dismissed murder charges against my client.
Hey, your client just killed somebody and you up in here celebrating because he got away with murder?
That's what we do for a living.
No, not we. See, my clients are actually innocent.
Yeah, about as innocent as Cosby.
Now, come on now. Bill Cosby ain't got to take anything from anybody.
You know, when you're middle-aged and old, though, it just doesn't come like it used to.
Oh, they could always buy it like you do. You know, buy what you like, just get rid of the rest.
There it goes again, humping on my leg. Here it comes.
Well, let's just go down the roll. I mean, you bought the one girl a car, you bought Brenda a house, and Karen, ding, 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 she hit the lottery, got the house and the car. But, ooh-wee, bro, a lot of men would have pulled Karen's load. Good God.
All this humping on my leg. You know, you should be getting tired by now.
But see, here's what I don't understand. After you buy all this stuff, how did they get you to leave? Let me tell you, I got a cousin named Mary, and I bet if Mary gave, you know, a little taste of that, you might buy her and her 3 kids a house.
Whatever those women got from me, they earned it. You remember Jordan's side piece sued him for breach of contract? She claimed that he owed her a house.
Yeah, see, Jordan was just leasing the house until he got done with it. But, oh, when Mrs. Jordan found out, she told that gold digger, you knew his jump man ass was married when you met him. Girlfriend, get to the back of the line, because you get Nathan.
Yes, sir, Miss Jordan did shut that ass down.
Shut
all right.
that ass down, boy. Woo! But see, here's the difference between Jordan and Cosby. See, they can afford to pay their side pieces now. You, that's a different story. And you know, come to think of it, why do you hate women so much?
Do you believe in the Illuminati?
Yeah, Ted, change the subject.
How these mysterious group hands could control and ultimately destroy one of the most powerful names in television history is scary. Imagine what they could do to you.
Illuminati, my black ass. Bill knows who's behind this, and I guarantee you it's not them women. See, Bill peed on the wrong leg. Peed on a leg with a lot of money and got friends in high
Same difference. A mysterious group of unknowns conspired to destroy Bill.
Now see, if I was Bill Cosby, I'd have kicked up in there and been like, hello, my name is Bill Cosby, and you might know me as the Pudding Man or Mr. Pudding for short. And I love me some shaky pudding. I love the vanilla, you know what I'm saying? I love the chocolate. Don't forget the lemon meringue and the strawberry. But my favorite is the butterscotch. Ooh, you put a little dab of caramel, oh, a little touch of vanilla, and a swirl of cream. Pudding, pudding, pudding.
That would have made matters worse, man.
No! It wouldn't have made matters worse, man. I believe people are more tolerant of you when they know the truth. Shit, man, America is tired of being bullshitted. Everybody knows that Bill Cosby loves some shaky pudding. And for his ass to sit up there and deny it, man, it just insults everybody's intelligence.
You know this kid's gonna be so happy. He can't be retried on these charges. It's over with.
Yeah, I feel you. I hear you. But if I was that kid, I'd get the hell out of town, man. I would get out of Atlanta.
No, I say he stay right here in Atlanta. You know he came down here from Carolina to pursue his rap career? I say he keep chasing his dream.
Rap? What? I bet he was scared like a little kid when they booked his butt up in there for murder.
Yes, sir, and he cried like a baby in that jail cell, and they caught it all on videotape. He stood in the middle of that cell and raised his hands to the heavens and cried out, "Dear God, what are they going to do to the soul of this man? What are they going to do to the soul of this man and this fatherless child? Ah, help me, Jesus."
Please. Man, even after he killed that man, all he could do was think of himself. His soul! I mean, what about the soul of the man he killed? What about that man's son? I tell you, the problem with young black males today, they only have compassion for themselves.
I don't believe that, Rick. In fact, I don't believe that this young man intended on killing anyone. And you know what? The Supreme Court of the state of Georgia and the trial judge agreed with me. Imagine that. A young black man that I represented in a court of law actually got the benefit of the doubt from the system.
Well, he'll be about the last one with his selfish ass. And you know what, bro? Come to think of it, you can be selfish too.
My clients expect me to come out of the box for them. They expect me to win if I can. They want my very best, even though oftentimes they don't deserve it. I've seen you do the same thing.
Really? How would you know? Man, you haven't been to one of my trials in over 5 years. But see, I come to yours. You know, I can't recall in recent memory when you've been to any of mine.
Look, I've got enough on my plate right here. I don't want to have to hear about crime unless I have to.
And like I do. But that's the difference. See, I come support you, Ted. You're selfish with your time, so that makes you a selfish person.
Wait a minute. What is it now? I mean, 5 minutes ago, you're accusing me of giving houses and cars to women.
Man, giving those women those things was the least you could have done. And I'm going to ask you again, man, why do you hate women so much?
Why do you keep asking me that? I love women.
No, you love having sex with women. That's what you love.
Oh, yeah, to hear you tell it, I'm just a sex machine.
No, because you know you can't get to them all. I mean, you know that, right? And here's the thing. Once you get old and you can't do for yourself, and you're sitting there in your own stinky, watery brown suit, which one's going to wipe that ass or change that diaper?
I'm not going to need my diaper changed.
Oh, you say that now, but it can happen. And I'm just saying, which one of these women that you used to be with actually loved you enough to change your diaper? Conversely speaking, which one of your ex-girlfriends cared enough to help you? None! All these women put their lives on hold for you. And what did you do? You left every last one of them sitting outside the window.
What window?
Marriage! Marriage, man! Nobody wants to do it the right way anymore. Some commitment. And as for them women you ran through, oh my God, nobody wants their old asses now. No, sir. And here's what's really, really sad. You never had any intention of marrying any of them. Not a one. It was all sex to you. Woo! Now see, unlike your dad, when they got tired of laying, all they had to do was think of a great excuse. Even a crazy excuse. There's too many ice cubes in the refrigerator. Baby, you washed too many of my socks. And my favorite one, you smell like hot sauce. All you had to do was come up with something crazy and Daddy was out of there. Now you like to do it a little different. See, you put them on the old Teddy roller skates, right? And then you break their ankles and turn them backwards. And then you look at them with the salt and pepper hair and you like, push. And they're like, Teddy, what about the house? What about the car, Teddy?
Thank you. Bravo, my friend. Nobody, and I mean nobody, has ever humped my leg that long. Not even my own dog.
You don't own a dog. But know this, I'm here for a reason.
Oh yeah, I just don't know what that is.
Oh, you will. You will.
This is my song. You know something? Some people go through life, Rick, wanting to leave their mark, evidence that they were here. Me, I just want to savor life and all its infinite beauty in the quiet of my mind. And if that makes me a selfish person, my friend, then I guess I am. Here's to life. Here's to love. Yes.
Mr. Goodman, you need to get going up north. You need to leave by 2 o'clock if you're going to catch lunch.
Thank you, Miss Ali.
Oh, don't forget your documents.
Thank you again.
Come on, man, I'm gonna get lunch with you.
Doing all this humping on my leg work up an appetite, huh?
You messing with that girl. Hey, man, I saw the way she was looking at you. Hey, man, isn't she married?
I am not messing with that girl, Rick. Smell all you want to.
I'm your only friend, man, so if I don't eat lunch with you, who will?
Oh, hell, who knows? Thank you.
Hey, could you bring the edges of the cornbread, please?
So, how'd you know Buddy?
Man, I saw this morning where he signed for $75 million with the Braves. It was on ESPN. But did you see how his woman was looking at me? She acted like I wanted some pussy from a man.
Actually, they were looking at me. She was just trying to protect her investment from the vultures, both known and unknown.
Come on, man. She's the vulture. Heard she was playing it like she was a Christian girl before they got married. Come to find out, she's got a sex tape with nasty-ass R. Kelly.
Who are you to say, man? I mean, she could have changed.
Man, you convenient liberals, man. Y'all kill me. And could you tell her to bring the cornbread? She acts like she can't hear me.
You know, this nasty-ass, greasy food that you're about to eat, that's what's going to kill you. Excuse me, waitress.
Yes,
Could you bring us the quarter ends of the cornbread, please?
certainly.
Thank you.
Man, look at her ass. I bet she got the white man all over her wall. Black folks know they need somebody to follow.
So, who do you follow, Rick? I suggest that you concentrate on them and be free. Don't worry about who the rest of us follow.
Man, I'm more spiritual than religious, man. Black folks are always looking for a daddy.
Look, man, will you calm down, lower your voice? We're in a restaurant.
Man, I'm tired of telling people shit. Walking around here worshiping Michelangelo's cousin like that's gonna get you into heaven.
Look, man, you're getting too loud here. People are looking at you.
I don't care if they hear me. They're the ones who need to know. Hell, you should know better.
Wave to Judge Clark. He's looking over here at your loud ass.
Judge Clark. Didn't you have a case in this courtroom?
No, that was with Judge Deneau.
Murder case.
That's right. Lady hired me to represent her dad for killing her mom.
What?
Yeah, some twisted chaos there.
Is she fine?
Who, the mother?
No, the daughter.
Well, I'd fade her if she lost about 60 pounds.
Ah, look at you sitting over there like you're skinny.
I I just answered your question, my man. But in all honesty, if my dad had killed my mom, I wouldn't be looking for no lawyer for him.
Wait. You don't know what led up to all this, you know? So don't go jumping to conclusions, man.
Mom caught dad in cheating again, and he killed her.
Okay, so after she paid you, what did she say?
She told me that mom caught dad cheating, so this time mom follows dad to the lady's house. Dad goes upstairs. Mom writes in red lipstick on dad's windshield, says, if you come home, I'm gonna kill you. Well, dad goes home. Mom ends up dead, shot right through the heart.
Ooh, have mercy. And you can't make this kind of shit up. So what does baby girl want you to do now?
Well, she just doesn't want to see her dad go to prison for the rest of his life. You know, to die in prison.
Well, how does she look?
I just told you.
No, the one that the dad was messing around with.
Well, she's in her 30s. She's got a nice rack and a hell of a nice ass.
Have mercy. What is it about a 50-year-old man having to have some 30-year-old pussy?
I can answer that for you right now.
Come on, man, quit playing. You ain't nowhere near 50. But I mean, what is it about a 50-year-old man having to have some of that 30-year-old stuff? Man, it's one of the great wonders of the world.
Yes, sir, and I guess one day I'm gonna find out.
You know, old bastards, man, they'll take anything to make their dick hard. They don't care if it causes dry nose, runny nose, heart palpitation, runny nose, cotton mouth, dry mouth, foot irritation. They'll take it all for $19.95. And the crazy part about it is, man, they'll pump it in, pump it out. It doesn't matter, just so long as it keeps that thing hard. And you know what, Ted? I bet most men would shoot themselves if they could.
That is a hell of a thing, isn't it? I mean, she catches him cheating, and she's the one that ends up dead.
No, man. Quiet as it's kept, it sounds like something your dad would have done.
You don't say.
Right. Come on, man. Come on. Now, you know Mr. Goodman did not play when it came to your mom. So do you think you could represent somebody that reminds you of him?
So what if he reminded me of my father?
Bam! There it is. I knew it. I knew it.
Listen, I'm a professional. I can objectify the facts and circumstances. Could you? I know who my dad was.
Man, you can barely even stand your dad. And I mean, how long has it been since Mrs. Goodman's death? What, like 10 years? I mean, have you even tried to call him? Maybe forgiven him?
I'm still a work in progress.
Man, in 3 days, God created the light before man. And you mean to tell me in 10 years you haven't been able to forgive your father? Man, have mercy. And if you think that you're going to be able to represent somebody that reminds you of him, shit, you might as well give that woman her money back right now.
Perhaps you make a valid point, but I can honestly say, as pathological as my father was, I can find it in my heart to represent someone who reminds me of his crazy ass.
Pathological. Huh. You see, I didn't grow up with my dad. Man, he came to see me once when I was 5 years old. And when he was about to leave, man, I begged him if I could go with him. Told me he was going to the store. Never returned. But see, over time, I learned some things about my dad, and more so the men of his generation. Learned of their frustrations, man. And you know what? Eventually, I was able to forgive him.
Sad, sad story, man.
Well, you're no crazier than your crazy non-committal dad. You know what I'm saying? Because see, the people in this country, man, they never tried to understand men of Mr. Goodman's generation. They always hid behind this WW2 legacy bullshit.
Oh, I'm not non-committal. I just prioritize things differently.
Now see, as far as the men of my dad's generation, they had them Jim Crow laws to provide the behavioral expectations for them. And sadly, you know, today's youth, they don't have any appreciation for that or understand that. Because see, they think any empathy that they muster is gonna ruin this cupcake lifestyle that America has for them.
You realize that's just your opinion, right? I mean, you speak...
Nobody can imagine the memories that Mr. Goodman has growing up as a Jewish kid in Europe in the mid-40s. I mean, you can't imagine what he's seen or what he's been through. There goes your tip, Afro Puff! Circus in here, man.
means he's supposed to be able to treat his kids like shit and kill his wife when she catches him cheating?
Come on, man. Your dad didn't kill your mom.
No, it was worse. He killed her spirit to live, which was a slow and painful death. Look, Rick, until you see the life sucked out of someone that you care very deeply about, I suggest that you keep your opinions to yourself.
See, all my dad had, and all his purpose was family, wife. You know what I'm saying? The only thing outside of work that made him feel like a man. Because see, in his day, the law mandated that you emasculate the man and cut off his balls.
Oh, my dad had choices in life, just like my client, Mr. George, did when he decided to kill his wife.
I understand men like Mr. George, but I don't condone his behavior.
Did you ever know your dad, huh? Was he ever around?
Ooh. Like I just said, man, I saw my dad maybe once or twice, if you want to count his funeral. My mom was his side piece. But here's what gets me about you, brother. This lack of forgiveness.
And like I said, I am still a work in progress.
Really? Really, Ted? So your dad never played catch with you or coached your little league baseball team? Way for you. But did you ever stop and think how much you meant to him? I'm talking about how much he respected you, how much he loved you. I mean, in his emotional ignorance on the job, that was to clothe and feed you, which is a lot more than Mr. Goodman ever had.
How in the hell do you know so much about my dad anyway, huh? And why are we even having this conversation, man?
Look, man, you're so quick to condemn your father because of the way he treated your mother. But again, he never left y'all. I mean, how many of them were you? Like 6? Probably eating up everything in the goddamn house.
No, there were 7 of us. You forgot my brother who was 13 when he threw him out of the house.
Look, Ted, this is what I'm trying to say.
This is what I'm trying to say. If my father had killed my mother over some shaky pudding, I wouldn't be looking for no goddamn lawyer for it.
So if the shoe was on the other foot and your mom had killed your dad, would you be helping her?
Oh no, my mother would never do anything like that.
Hypothetically speaking.
My mom would never do anything like that.
Man, I'm trying to make a point
If
here.
my mother had shot, killed my father, then he damn well did something to deserve it.
Man, the men of Mr. Goodman's generation never had anything for themselves. It was work, 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 sacrifice, sacrifice, sacrifice. So on the occasional payday, he wants to go buy him something and get him a little taste of something different, huh? As much as your mom was probably tired of his bitter ass.
Oh, hold on. You're going too far with this, man.
Man, did you ever stop and think that your mom was glad your dad had a side piece that was a little less pussy she had to give his bitter ass?
Hold on, man. We're done with this conversation, man.
Man, do you know why your mom never left your dad?
We are done with this
She
conversation!
never left it because she knew his pain and suffering from the beginning. She knew deep down inside that Mr. Goodman was a good man. He stood for something. Huh? In spite of his shortcomings, he stood for something, which is more than I can say for you cupcake suckers that ain't standing on shit and ain't doing shit. Sit down, man. Don't stand over me. Sit down. My friend, I am done. But you know what? You judge your client on his good deeds. Don't condemn him because he likes some outside pudding. Woo!
Guess what? I cleared your schedule today. No court appearances or client visits.
Any jail runs?
Nope, no new clients for today.
Well, we've still got a lot of stuff to do here.
You know I see the way you look at me.
What do you mean how I look at you?
I see the way you look at me. And I wanted you to know that it's okay.
How do you suppose I look at you, Miss Holly?
Like you're curious. But it's okay because I might be curious.
So, if you weren't curious, it wouldn't be okay?
No, that would be sexual harassment. But it's okay and it's not sexual harassment because I am curious.
Supposing I do look at you a certain way, Miss Holly, which I don't, but why are we having this conversation in the first place?
don't you find me attractive?
Miss Ali, I find you very attractive, but I also find you very married.
I love my husband very much. He is my soulmate. I just wanted to do something different, something nice for you. You know, I have a lot of respect for you, Ted.
Maybe it has nothing to do with me and you're just curious.
Well, in that case, you're in a lot of trouble. Because whatever Lola wants, Lola gets. And big man, Lola wants you.
Right. And that is why you married your husband, because you wanted your husband.
Well, don't you find me attractive? I mean, I know what you like. I see the girls that you have walk in here. I know what you want.
Look, you have no right to assume anything about me, Miss Ali.
I'm not making an assumption. I know what you like in a woman, and I have that. I just wanted to share what I have with you.
Wait a minute. Why now? Why today, huh? Oh, I know. You had a fight with your husband this morning, didn't you?
I love my husband. We are happily married, and will still be happily married after we do this.
Oh, first of all, we're not doing anything. I mean, what? You've been with me 3 years, and all of a sudden you want to get with me? Something's not right here.
I mean, I don't know. I just wanted to do something nice for you. Just this once. You let me do something nice for you, baby?
Oh, look, now don't call me that.
Oh, turn up this song. That's so appropriate.
Oh, Miss Ali, please. Look, I don't know what's gotten into you, but please, just take the rest of the
Let
day
go
off.
of my arm. I can walk. You know what? You take the rest of the day off. See, this is what I get for trying to be nice to you, lame ass.
That wasn't what you think.
Oh, whatever love wants. Oh, yeah. Boy, I saw and heard everything.
Wow. You're eavesdropping in my office again, huh?
No. I mean, the door was open. I thought y'all were having an important meeting. But I heard everything. Heard everything.
Wow. I mean, you could have at least announced yourself. You would have saved everybody a whole lot of embarrassment.
Oh, look, man, it's not your fault. You know what? For once, I'm actually proud of you.
Whatever, man. I mean, look, can I help you with something?
Oh, so now I gotta have a reason to come down here and see my friend, man. Look, it's not your fault. Baby girl was probably just trying to give you some sympathy pudding.
For what? I don't need anybody feeling sorry for me.
Now look, I was just trying to give you the play. I don't feel sorry for you. Look, just don't be too hard on her. I mean, it wasn't like she was trying to set you up or nothing.
Wait a minute. Weren't you wearing that same suit yesterday?
As a matter of fact, I was. But I had on a different shirt and tie. You know, you can wear the same suit. You just gotta have to know how to change up the shirt and tie. You know, give yourself a different look.
I don't know why you keep wearing that same tight-ass suit anyway.
What? This is European cut Armani, bro. Guinness suit.
Exactly. And there's nothing on you says anything about being skinny. Your head looks big in it.
Who's humping whose leg now? Don't be upset because you can't carry off a skinny suit and I can.
I mean, damn thing looks uncomfortable on you. I mean, what do you do with your stuff anyway? Because it certainly can't hang.
I got more room than you think.
Oh, no, I don't think I would have told anybody that. I mean, what do you do with it? Do you tie it up, or I know, you wrap it around your leg a couple times and then you feed it in your front side pocket?
Put up the hate because you know I'm hanging low.
suit, shoes, tie. I bet you got that same European image of Jesus hanging up on your wall in your living room, the one you accuse everybody else of having.
Now, I bet you don't have a picture of Jesus in between those candles on your wall. As a matter of fact, I bet your dad still has those giant-ass wooden utensils that your mom used to keep on the kitchen wall, which I always thought was kind of funny, seeing as how y'all had a shortage of utensils in the first place.
I thought I told you to keep my mom's name out your mouth.
Sorry. Speaking of family, you know, I was thinking of your sister the other day.
I was about to say, the sister that you know died 3 years ago. What made you think of her?
Man, I was eating this honey-baked ham sandwich, and all of a sudden I busted out laughing because I remember you told me about the time your sister got in that fight in the front yard that Thanksgiving, and all your family came down. You told me that the only way to break them up was to take a honey-baked ham sandwich wrapped in foil and wave it in front of them so you could distract them before you could, like, tackle one of their big asses to the ground. I said, Ted knows he is a fool.
You know that was just a joke, man. My sisters don't eat ham.
Wait a minute, how all your neighbors were out there in the front lawn just laughing at your pretentious ass.
Yeah, my neighbors sure did love to see our family in crisis. I mean, you know, it was just a big argument that unfortunately spilled out into the front yard.
God, man. But it was because you walk around so stuck up, man. They were probably amused to see your family going through shit just like everybody else's.
Man, that's crabs in a bucket shit. You know, folks sure do love to see you fall down, especially when they think you've arrived. Come back down here with us, you uppity yuppie.
You made it funny because you are a uppity yuppie. Nobody told you to move down there with the common folks in that re-gentrified neighborhood.
Yeah, Ted. Don't evolve, don't grow. Just come on back down here with us so Master can keep his foot on your neck, you old ham sandwich eating Jew.
It's just made you seem more down to earth, man. You know, the humanity of it all is amusing, if not ironic. Yeah, truly, truly ironic, man. You know, you don't have to be a humble child of God to necessarily be a Christian. You know what I mean? See, the perception of your neighbors was that you were neither. So to see your family out there wrestling around in the front yard, man, brought you guys back down to earth. Now to me, I thought the shit was hilarious. Two women wrestling around the front yard, waving ham sandwiches up in the air. Woo! Back to Miss Ali. You know, you did the right thing today. Because I remember a time, man, you would have taken her up on her offer and bragged about it. Today was something different. Proud of you, man. You're mature. Yeah. Come on. Let's go.
Well, I guess I do need to get on out of here for a sec.
Yeah.
Where are we going? I hope it involves somewhere to eat.
Man, you have got to be the hungriest friend I have.
Yes, sir. And I've got a tapeworm to feed.
Oh, wade in the water. Oh, wade in the water, children. Wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. Stepped in the water, and the water was cold. Oh, God's gonna trouble the water. It chilled my body, but not my soul. Yes, God's gonna trouble the water. Oh, wade in the water. Oh, wade in the water, children. Wade in the water.
Baby, if there's anything you need, let me know, okay? told him he was getting too big. And all that weight wasn't good for him. And his head had gotten as big as a lion. Hey, can I get a plate?
Now is not the time to criticize, Henry. Have a seat, and I'll get you a plate.
Okay, all right. Hold up. I ain't criticizing, okay? I'm just mentioning the weight gain, that's all. Hell, everybody noticed it.
Henry, aren't you the one that brought the cake? Would you like some of the cake that you brought?
I hope y'all got more than the cake I brought.
Yeah, we got some fried chicken, some fish, greens, collard greens, and cornbread, green beans, some macaroni and cheese. What you want?
Y'all got some honey baked ham back there?
Yeah, we got some.
Okay, put me some chicken breast on there with some of that ham and everything else.
You surely is hungry for somebody that only brought cake.
Well, yeah, you're right. I better be careful before I end up stretched out with a heart attack.
Henry! You're going ahead! You're going ahead!
Look. Hey, now, hold on. I was just with him a couple of weeks ago now. We all need to start eating better, okay? Now, we were shopping for some belts. Say he needed a black one and a brown one. Because the ones he had, he couldn't fit no more.
Whatever. Let's sing that song. The one about the bridge. Come on. You remember that? How?
Like a breeze
That's it. Sing.
over
That's it.
troubled water.
Ooh, what you gonna say?
I will lay me down like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me down like a bridge over troubled water. I will lay me down.
Ooh, hallelujah. 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 Hallelujah.
Okay, did the bridge burn down?
Grill.
There you go, baby.
Ooh-wee.
Yes.
Now, see, this right here
Uh-huh.
is why I come to these little get-togethers. The food.
Yes.
Thanksgiving in June.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. But, you know, some of this here looks store-bought. But, I'm going to deal with it.
Sweetheart, would you like something? Do you need anything? Okay, baby.
Hey, look, y'all remember when Cousin Sadie made that?
Yeah, yeah.
And somebody made a carrot souffle. And I thought it was some type of sweet potato dish.
Yes. Yes. You know, I think Irene made that souffle.
Was it Irene?
Sure was good.
Was it Irene? I'll tell you, man.
Lord.
After that souffle, I never looked at carrot the same.
Yes,
But you know what? Because Sadie may have what we call one of them penny policy. Yeah. But we got our ass in the ground though.
Oh.
Well,
We
yes.
did. Because our ass had lived long enough.
Yeah, she did.
You know what I'm saying? I even put in a couple of hundred.
Yeah, you know, it was sad how them children stopped talking to each other after their mama's funeral. Just sad. Bless
Well, I
the
don't
day.
know what their problem was, why they was upset, because they ain't putting a dime to bury their mama, let alone take care of her when she was sick. Now, Sadie Mae should have left you that house, considering how much you helped her.
See, y'all, I helped her.
Yes.
Because she needed me.
That's right.
You know, the Lord said we supposed to serve.
Yes.
So I served to help her. I didn't want nothing, nor did I need it. I'm trying to go to heaven. Yeah.
Well, you know what, you
Yeah.
better than most, cause most people want something for nothing.
Jesus.
Flying around here like buzzers on the death watch.
Yes, but you know, Harold was the next to go.
Oh, Harold,
Uh-huh.
Cousin Harold, that Viagra killed Cousin Harold. Oh yeah, they found him butt naked on the middle floor of some cheap hotel. Yes,
No.
they did.
We're not gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about family
Yes,
business.
they did.
Henry.
The only thing still alive on Cousin Harold was his nature. I think he had one of them 4-hour episodes they be talking about on TV.
Henry, watch your mouth. Henry, watch your mouth. Ooh, don't
Yeah,
tell
I'm
family
telling you
business.
this, I'm telling you it. Cousin Harold gave a new meaning to the term dead as a doorknob. I'm telling you. And you know what? He would have killed that man with cornbread. though.
'Cause you
A
country.
black woman ain't man with cornbread, you know what I'm saying? That's okay, because I need cornbread with my greens. I need this mustard, turnip, collard, whatever. I
Oh,
need
yeah.
me some cornbread with my greens.
Well, you know, despite that girl's pain, she did make the best lasagna I had. I promise. The spinach in there, I think it was grown in the garden. Yes, God.
Oh, despite her pain, man, that girl didn't mean nothing, cousin. Help!
You don't think so? Well, nevertheless, it still hurt that child to know the man was up there. He was cheating on her until he died.
Well, I couldn't imagine cousin Michaela wanted him to die on her ass.
Well, no.
You just say whatever comes to your mouth.
We all family. You know what I'm saying? We just talking. I ain't trying to hurt nobody, but I am gonna keep it real.
Well, see what Nadine is saying, sugar. She's saying we's hurt. We's all murdered. We murdered. We murdered. That's all she's trying to be mindful of that when your mouth is flapping. Be mindful.
Hey, I'm hurting too. Okay, I'm hurting too. All right? Now, at least Harold has some insurance. Now, I ain't had to come out of my pocket for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because Harold had everything in place. As a matter of fact, I heard he left cousin Michaela in pretty good shape, considering how he died.
You know, talking about death. Talking about death. I sat in that funeral home with cousin Isom died. Jesus. Who bless the dead? I miss that man. He was a good man. Jesus. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord.
You know what?
Oh Lord.
Oh, man, at that repast.
Jesus.
Cousin Babe had made them smoke tricks.
Yes! Yes! Oh yeah!
That meat was so good. That meat was falling off the bone.
Eva
I said, you
Rasato,
see, that meat
yeah!
so good, man. I ain't know whether I was gonna eat the meat or something. The marrow off the bone.
Child, let me tell you, them wings was so good. With the rice and the gravy, it was good. I mean, good. Yeah!
See. I knew Babe had made that food.
You think so?
Now, Linda couldn't have made that food. She couldn't have cooked like that if she wanted to. Yeah.
Woo!
She couldn't have. No, she couldn't have.
You know,
Go.
they was the better cook, though.
Yeah, Babe was better cook because Linda was too mean for her food to taste anything but bitter. Everything she cooked had an aftertaste.
Yeah,
Oh, everything she made tastes like, you know what her food tastes like?
What?
Her food tastes like burnt biscuit. Everything she
So
made
cold.
leave that burnt biscuit taste in your mouth. But you know what? Yet still, the boys got together and left the house to Linda. They figured that since she took care of cousin Isom while he was sick, that she should get it.
No, boo-boo. Them girls took care of cousin Isom. I don't know where you got your information from.
Well,
Get it right?
whatever. Okay, at least the house was paid off. Yeah, the house was paid off because Isom had some good insurance. Yes, he did. I ain't had to come out of my pocket for nothing.
Man, all state for real.
Matter of fact, the boys didn't have to come out of their pocket for nothing either. Because that's what a real man do. How a real man do. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, sugar, are you hungry yet?
You know what? When y'all get done with that food, all right? Y'all bring it down to the church to repast for tomorrow.
You do know death come in threes. You about to get there. You know that, right?
Well, you know what? Cousin Isom died last year, and Harold, and this make number 3. I'm so glad death missed me.
You do know it's not too late, don't you?
Ooh-wee. I tell you what, look here. I can come back by later on tonight, okay? And get a plate. You know what I'm saying? If that's okay.
Hell no. I said hell no.
Wait, hold on. What damage did the boy even have insurance in? Huh? Was he saved? Was he right by the Lord?
Henry, that is none of your business.
That's it!
Oh, Lord.
Hey. Let's calm it down.
Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
How you doing?
Woo. Child,
me about you and the boy. Yeah, you and the
No!
Wait a minute, hold on, look. If you need anything, need me to come back by, financial assistance, or anything, I got you. No.
Must be dreaming.
Sweet afternoon.
I'm
Dreaming about the sweet afternoon. Nothing like a sweet afternoon.
I'm
Dreaming about the sweet afternoon.
I'm
Dreaming outside.
I'm
dreaming about the sweet afternoon.
dreaming.
Nothing like a sweet afternoon.
I'm
Dreaming about the sweet afternoon.
dreaming.
Table for one, follow me.
Thank you. You know, you should have come out last night. It would have been worth it to you.
Man, I couldn't get out last night. Nadine was tripping.
I'm sure it was your fault.
Long night, brother. Long night.
Excuse me, waitress.
Yes?
Yes, could you bring us 2 of the blue plate specials and corner ends of the cornbread, please?
Bring both out.
Yes,
At the same time?
please.
Okay.
Thank you. So, what did you do?
I didn't do anything. Seriously.
Bull. What did you do?
Nothing. Certain things you can't help, brother. I mean, some things they just aren't up to us.
All right, let me ask you this way since you want to skirt around the issue. Whatever you may have done, did you apologize for it?
It may be even too late for that.
Bullshit, man. It's never too late to apologize. You see your contradiction here, right? I mean, you see it, don't you? Besides, I'm upset with you too.
What are you talking about, man?
Well, you know, you talk all this shit about me not being able to forgive anybody like you're some holier-than-thou Baptist preacher. Yet, you can't even humble yourself to apologize to your own wife.
Not now, man.
What do you mean, not now, man? That's pathetic.
Well, how about you be different? How about you be better than me? Be the bigger man. How about that?
See, that's your damn problem. You think you know every damn thing.
Well, I don't.
I said you think you do. Of course you don't.
Touche. You know what, though? I'm just tired of Nadine pampering that boy.
What do you mean?
Man, I'm not gonna have my son out here pretending to be something he's not. Man, I've worked too hard to put us where we are in life, and I'm not gonna have his ass out here dunking it down with this ghetto shit.
Oh, so you want him to be more like you, huh?
Well, it's just like he glamorizes the ghetto, and Teddy embraces it.
Yeah, and one day he's gonna end up all tatted up and all kind of crazy shit in his head.
You said it now. That's craziness.
Yeah, baggy pants below his butt.
God, I can't stand that one at all.
But you want him to be more like you. I mean, after all, he's got your name.
Well, hell yeah, he's my son. He needs to represent that like it means something.
Your legacy.
You know what? To hell with you, man. There's nothing wrong with me wanting my son to act a certain way.
You know your son can only be who he's gonna be. I mean, don't you want him to be free?
Yeah, but I don't want him out here acting like some damn fool.
Discard the fragments of yourself so that you may become free. Khalil Gibran, the prophet. You may have read it.
Yeah, train the child to be the man he used to be. Whatever.
You know, I don't get all this business about you naming your child after you anyway. I mean, it's almost like it takes away from their individuality before they even learn who they are.
No, man. Every family creates a legacy when a child is born. I mean, they've been naming the son after father for centuries. I mean, come on, Ted. Even you know that.
I know that. I just don't get it. It's, how dare I say, egotistical to me.
Well, it's not egotistical. It's purpose. It's having family ties. It's having a commitment to the legacy of your family.
Oh, so the other kids are just left for extra, huh?
You know that's not what I mean. He's the firstborn son. It's tradition.
Oh, so if your firstborn were a girl, she'd take second fiddle to your firstborn son? Of course not, because each of your children serve the same purposes of respect, honor, and family as the child named after you. Tradition my ass. You don't look Irish or Jewish to me.
Come on, man. I'm gonna put it to you like this. My son, my name, my house, and my rules. And his mother, she's just gonna have to understand that.
All right, but how long before he rebels, huh? 10, 13, 15 years when?
I give a dang what his little monkey ass does when he gets his own house.
Is that what you want?
No, I just don't want my son out here like a little nigga.
Listen, you know I hate that word, man.
Hey, man, God, I didn't say it. But you know what? Could you get some kids of your own and stop pontificating about mine?
Pontificating? It's a mighty big word for a Negro. Oh, but you've evolved into a black man, or is it African American? Weren't you born in the 60s? They put Negro on your birth certificate, huh? What do you consider yourself now, huh? Colored? Mr. Pontificator? You know, your son's gonna evolve into the man he's supposed to be. I mean, just give him some time. Besides, when I look at you, I know that God can, and God is definitely able. You remember how you used to speak with a lisp? Or how you get all excited and all tongue-twisted and you'd start slurring your words? Or how about this one, Rick? The time that you bought the curl activator. Oh yeah, my man wanted some nice hair. I mean, look at you now. God is definitely able.
Right here. Right here.
Little Ricky, you're needed in the principal's office. Little Ricky, please report to the principal's office immediately. Little Ricky, we're sorry to inform you, son, but since your daddy, since you failed to make the junior varsity team, your daddy wants his name back.
Again, right here, my friend. Good God. You know what? You remind me of my cousin Henry.
Henry, do I know him?
No, man. He's actually a cousin by marriage. But Henry always had a habit of laughing at his own jokes and with his shoulders like you do.
Really?
Man, all my life, even though Henry was older than me, he wanted everything that I had. When we were kids, it was toys, clothes, bikes. But as we got older, we realized Henry tried to holler at, bribe, call, and get on every girl that I liked.
You know, I know a few guys like that. They only wanted her because you had her.
Well, when it came to Nadine, I had to tell him about his ass.
Wait a minute, he started on Nadine?
What? Man, this is what Henry used to do. He used to call me, find out where I was, if I was at work and whatnot, and then he would circle back around, go to the house, and holler at Nadine.
Well, what did you do?
Told his ass to stop coming by my fucking house.
And what did he say? Did he buck smart?
No, he just told me that I was tripping. You know what I'm saying? And he started laughing with his shoulders.
Wow. What did Nadine say?
Oh, to hear her tell it, I took too long to curse his ass out. But you know what, man, in all seriousness, he was creeping her out. He was.
You know, I can see that, but I'm upset with you too.
Hey, you know what? You said that earlier. What did I do to you?
Skip it, man.
Oh, come on, buddy. What's got your panties all in a wide?
Oh, I got you panties all right. Seriously, Rick. You made some bad decisions and you messed over a lot of people.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What bad decisions did I make concerning you? Man, damn everybody else. What did I do to you?
Skip it, man.
No. Be a big man. Speak your mind.
Oh, here you go with this macho shit that's supposed to compel me to tell you what's on my mind.
Speak your mind.
You quit on me, man. You quit on everybody.
Man, I didn't quit on anybody, man. That's bullshit. You know what? Sometimes shit just happens, man. And you know what? And if you keep living, it's going to happen to you too and everybody in this restaurant. I didn't quit on anybody. I didn't quit on anybody. Sometimes shit just happens. And there's nothing you can do about it. Nothing.
please.
Would you like a to-go box?
No, ma'am, I'm not hungry.
You didn't touch any of your food.
No, thank you. Thank you.
Come on, Ted. Just take one more ride with me, man.
Man, where are we going? Huh?
Just one more ride, baby.
All right. I'll go with you, my friend, under one condition.
What now?
You apologize to Nadine.
Oh my God, what are you, Nadine's agent? You know, Miss Whitman, she was good people. She was my 3rd and 4th grade teacher. Back then, Miss Whitman would beat my butt, man. And then my mom would come up there and finish where Miss Whitman started. Back then, I was a rock thrower. Man, I don't know how many kids I hit, but I used to just lay in wait and then I'd ambush as many kids as I could. You know, if Miss Whitman and my mom got me like they did back in the day, whew, I bet they'd be arrested and charged with child cruelty.
You know, if,
I know you're choked up.
I know. I mean, I tell you, you know, if I don't know what to tell you, man. I mean, this is like, yeah.
It's hard, man. The thing about it is, man, kids used to laugh at me too the next day.
Yeah, I can imagine it was pretty hard to go to school the next day after a beat down like that. I mean, look, I feel your pain, my brother, but, you know, this shit's morbid. Why do you keep taking me out here to these viewings of people that I don't even know?
I know, you know, and you're here to support me. That's what friends do.
Look, I don't care what you're saying. I'm not hanging around this creepy place for no hour.
Man, there you go again. Always thinking about yourself.
I mean, this shit's morbid. What's this, about the 10th time that you're taking me to a viewing of somebody I don't even know? I mean, what's up with this?
Do you have a policy so we can put your butt in the ground when the time comes?
Not yet.
What are you waiting for?
Hey, when that time comes, all you're gonna need of me is a picture of me smiling toward the sun. And make sure that you have me cremated. You take my ashes and you throw them into the ocean, because the river is just too small for me.
Man, I don't care, man. That shit still costs money, and I'm not paying for it.
But that's what friends do for each other, right?
No. Friends take up a collection so they can put your butt in the ground. Black folks ain't paying to have your ass burnt up. Half of them think that shit's sacrilegious anyway.
Huh. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. He accounts for both methods of transition.
Man, you know that is literally not in the Bible.
But it comes from the Bible.
Man, I done told you about misquoting people too. And to misquote the Bible is just blasphemy. I mean, even you know that.
Like I said, a picture of me smiling toward the sun. You take my ashes and you throw them into the ocean. And don't put me in one of these tight-ass caskets. I'd be miserable. Dead, but miserable. So, I take it that you got a plan. I mean, you're talking about what I need.
Yeah, I got a plan.
Well, I certainly hope it doesn't involve that tight-ass suit you're wearing. You know, I couldn't rest, man. I wouldn't feel comfortable with that.
You know what? You keep laughing, man. I love the sound of your laugh.
Anyway, you going with me, man, huh? Take a ride.
I think I'm going to stay here for a little bit and spend some time with Miss Whitman.
All right. Suit yourself. Get it? Suit yourself.
Yeah. You know what? You be good, brother.
You too, man. And look, don't forget. Apologize.
Right.
I love you, brother.
I love you too, man.
All right. Peace.
Good morning, Mr. Goodman.
Good morning, Miss Ali.
I've scheduled all of your appointments for today and tomorrow.
Look, hey, can I talk to you about
You
something?
have some guests in the lobby. Shall I bring them in?
I do? Hey, look, before you do that, can we talk about something?
I know. I'm sorry too.
Come here for a second.
Why? That deal is over with.
I know. Look, come here. Come here. Come here.
Oh, okay. You're holding me really tight.
Just relax. Look, just be my friend, please.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right.
It's all right. It's all right.
Oh.
You know, don't think that you're responsible for some newly found love that I have for my husband, and because you're not.
I know. I know.
Men, you tend to exaggerate your importance.
I know. Look, we're still cool, right? You're still my friend, huh?
Yes, I am still your friend. Let me bring in your guest, okay?
Thank you, Miss Ali. Gosh, I wasn't expecting you all. Nadine, I'm so sorry. Little Ricky, God bless you, son.
He wanted us to stop by on our way to services. He wanted you to ride with family.
What, he didn't think I was coming, huh?
He said that you don't do funerals and that you don't take to death well. So this is his wish. You know, I took the liberty of changing that suit he had on. Something about it just didn't seem right.
Is that right?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. Don't think I'm weird or anything.
Listen, it can't be any crazier than what I've been through the past 3 days, Nadine. Believe me.
When I went to finalize things at the funeral home, it was like he was standing there, waiting for me. His eyes were sad, like he was apologizing.
Is that right?
Mr. Goodman, you have a call on line 1.
Miss Ali, please take a message.
It's your father.
Look, Nadine, I don't think that was weird at all. If you all would just excuse me just a moment, please. This is Ted.
Hey, Ted, it's me.
Look, now is not a good time, Dad.
I don't see you much anymore since your mom passed.
I know, Dad. Look, I am right in the middle of something. I can't talk about this right now.
I just called to tell you that I'm sorry about your friend. He was a good man.
Okay, thanks for calling.
Ted, I know I wasn't the best dad. I could have did so many things so much better.
Look, Dad, I can't talk about this right now.
Sure. I get it. I wanted to tell you I love you. I don't know
when I'll ever see or hear from you again. But no, I'm very proud of you. I love you.
I gotta go, Dad.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Dad? Dad?
Yes, son.
I love you too.
My dad says you're a good man, a man of forgiveness. Are you?
I guess we should be going, son. The car's waiting.
Saint Gabriel, the gatekeeper to the house of the Lord, God's trusted angel himself. Medidos. Let me touch thee to feel thy flame. May I ask why you are here?
I was sent like you. I'm here to take Rick home. Our brother saved a soul today. That makes him a king. Even a simple man can become a king in the eyes of the Almighty. Michael, he wants you to know he's proud of you.
What did I do?
You showed compassion. We can neither breathe air into one's nostrils, nor can we take breath away. However, over the centuries, we've learned to live in the spiritual realm, that place between life and death. Had you not given him 3 days in that place, we may have lost another soul. Amazing what can happen in 3 days. So you go forth, my brother, and see if you can find another spirit that will save a soul. I'm proud to take this one home.